It's been a while since I've made a video, and my past, like a scarlet letter, a dark shadow, keeps coming back. So I don't have a relationship with my mom, my biological mom. Last time I spoke to her 2 years ago, she informed me she still talks to my first husband, who was found guilty 6 out of 8 charges and was sent to the brig. The hardest thing I had to do was testify against him at the court-martial hearing. But apparently things are happening. This person's making choices and people are putting him on their podcast without caring about the repercussions or the domino effect it's going to have. I spent too many years of my life looking over my shoulder, scared, worried this man was going to kill me. I'm no longer afraid of that. Now I'm just angry at the choices that are being made because of the 2 boys that he granted me custody. Told the judge, I don't want anything. And the judge said, in case you decide to change your mind, I will grant you reasonable and liberal visitation. Which, did he use that to see his kids? No. He used that to stalk me, to learn. The hunger for power and control over a victim is ridiculously just insane to me. I can't think like that. But there are so many people, men and women out there, that are dealing with narcissists and dealing with abusers that keep re-victimizing them even years later. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. I am a survivor of sexual assault. And I am no longer going to heal in silence because it almost killed me. I did remarry and it didn't end up well. This one put my kids and I in a domestic violence shelter, which honestly was a blessing in disguise because it actually gave me the support I should have had back in 2014 when I got away from my first abuser. We finally received the support and healing we deserved back then. For any future podcasters, obviously you're going to learn my name if this continues to keep getting brought up or keep being brought to my attention. Look up the court documents before allowing a abuser on your podcast or your shows. Look up the hard evidence before you allow somebody to publicly put stuff on the internet that not only is going to re-victimize their victim, but hurt the children in the process, because eventually one day they're going to be old enough to Google this stuff. And that breaks my heart for all 3 of these kids. If you're needing assistance, if you're in a domestic violence situation, there is going to be stuff in the comments or the links, whatever, below. There's the domestic violence hotline, there's CASA in St. Pete, there's Reach Out, Speak Out, there's Shine Light on Domestic Violence, and there's also Shelter House. Those are a few of the ones that I know in Florida. I'm no longer going to be a doormat, and I'm no longer going to let my past control me or be a scarlet letter over me or a dark cloud. People want to keep coming to me and telling me the things that he's doing, well, then I'm going to start healing out loud. Because I still have the court-martial documents. I still have everything. And the hardest thing to heal from, for me, is healing from somebody you thought, because I was raised, the husband's supposed to be the protector. Somebody who's supposed to protect you. And instead hurts you in the worst possible ways. For every victim of domestic violence, you're not alone. You're not alone. If you ever want to talk, message me. I have a public Instagram for domestic violence and a public Facebook for domestic violence. It's art therapy, Art Heals, and this month is Art Heals in St. Pete. I actually miss doing that, but I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed Sunday, and remember, you're not alone.